Hello, my name's Kim Carter. I'm the Student Support Welfare Manager here at MidKent College, and today I'm here just to give you some information regarding the support that we have available for our students while they're studying at MidKent. So currently we have 7 areas that I'd like to talk about today. We've got ALS, welfare, student engagement, the transition team, the industrial placements, counselling, and our LRCs or learning resource centres. So we'll start with the first one, which is ALS, additional learning support. So we have quite a vast team of our ALS staff. Their job initially is, once we've identified students that have maybe some learning difficulties or some disabilities, maybe those that have got an EHCP, we try to find out what support they need and put it in place. It could be that they need a learner support assistant that sits with them during some, maybe all of their classes. It may be that they need some exam arrangements, so they might need extra time, etc. Some of them might need extra support in certain lessons, particularly maths and English. And we do have some speech and language therapists that help also those with SEMH, which is some people have some mental health issues where they need extra support just to help them get through the day and some of the lessons. So we've got support in place for those people too. We've also got our welfare department. So MidKent is actually across 2 sites, and all of these services and support is available across 2 sites. Our welfare department is there to look after anybody with any issues. So if you're having a bad day and you need someone to talk to, you can go and talk to them. If you've had a bereavement, you've had a row with mum and dad, you're just particularly having a really bad day and you just think, I just need to talk to someone, you can go to our welfare office. They do looked after children and our children that are care leavers. They also deal with quite a few safeguarding issues. It is a confidential service, but obviously if anybody tells us anything that falls into certain boundaries where we have to legally inform people, then we will. But apart from that, it is confidential. So while you're in there having a chat, we can signpost you to relevant people. It could be housing, it could be financial, it could be absolutely anything. So if anybody's got any problems, it's always a good place just to go and talk to someone, offload, and just, have a better day. That's what they're there for. They're there to look after you. So, and again, it's a big college. Some people turn up and they've never been there before and they might be having a really bad day, anxious, etc. You can go and talk to them and they will be able to look after you and signpost you if required. Our next team is the student engagement team. This team's quite varied within their roles. First time you probably have anything to do with them would be at the beginning of the academic year for Freshers' Fair. This year, there's lots of changes going on due to COVID, but they've set up the Freshers' Fair this year. We've got over 75, should we call them stands, available, and lots of external bodies are coming in, so you know what's going on in the local area, what's going on in the local community, what's available for students. So it's really, really good. We then redo it again. We call it the Refreshers' Fair later on in the year, and again we bring in new people and just let you know what's there to support you. The other thing that they do is our student voice. Student voice is really important because we really need to know how your student experience is going within MidKent. So the idea of the student voices is that they have up to 3 meetings a year where each of their classes will have a representative. They will come to a student voice conference and they will air how their college life is going. It could be good, it could be bad, it might be that they need some more time, need some more places. It gives them the opportunity to air and maybe make some recommendations or suggestions of things that we could put in place. So that's a really, really good thing to do. We've also got the Totem and NUS cards that are run by our student engagement team. The NUS cards are great. You get discounts in certain places. I have an NUS card, good old Co-op, get lots of discounts. Clothes shops, and when you get nearer Christmas, some of our shops have 20% discount. And if you've got an NUS card, you can get some really good bargains. So that's pretty good to know too. We've also got the youth work side of things, so they get involved with doing lots of activities. Sometimes we bring people in, sometimes we can take people out. At the moment, we are running the Duke of Edinburgh programme for certain parts of our college. And they're also responsible for our student ambassadors. This is a group of young members of our staff that actually go out and go into the classes, into the community of the college. They'll be there when you walk around. If you want to have a chat with them, they're there. Sometimes they help people on events if they're getting lost, or just showing them around. They're there to talk to. Sometimes they buddy up with some of our students just to make sure that they're okay, because it's quite a vast college and lots of people have got different experiences. So the student ambassadors are there to support students in any way really that they need support. We've then got our transition team. At the beginning of the year, when we start bringing in students, some students have got different needs and different backgrounds. Some people have been homeschooled, and some people will find it quite anxious going from school into college. So our transition team are there to support any students. They've got different needs. Some of the needs could be physical needs, some of them could be mental. They might have lots of stress and anxiety, and their role is to help them transition from being in school or homeschooled to coming into college. And then we also liaise with the departments. They're also responsible, if you are struggling, to maybe put a flexible timetable in place just for a couple of weeks, just to help you get in, get to know the school, get to know the classes, get to know the students. And it's about supporting the students and making sure that, you know, you feel comfortable coming into college. We've also got some therapists here, and we look after your social, your emotional and your therapeutic support if that's required. We do have a lady on site that offers CBT, up to 12-week sessions, but their job is to talk to you, find out if you're okay, and just put the odd little things in place just in case you need them. As I say, it could be a reduced timetable. Our next area is our industry placement coordinator. Now, we have a lady on site that actually goes out into industry in the local area, Medway and Maidstone, to see what work experience placements are available for our students. Her role is to talk to the employers and to come back and liaise with the curriculum areas. So she may go out and come back and say to the motor vehicle tutor, I found 3 placements, do you need any more? They'll say, I need another 4, and she'll go out and see what she can find. We do encourage all of our students to find their own placements, but we do have someone on site that can go out and see if she can source any herself. She also, as I said, liaises with the departments, and has in the past when students are struggling, they don't know what to do, they don't know where to go, they don't know who to contact, not quite sure how to make the first move. She does do one-to-ones with some of our students, or maybe goes into the classes and just has a little chat with students, just to say, this is where to do, this is where to go, and this is how to do it, just to give you a little bit more confidence, that's all. She has all her information up to date, and she's got previous year's worth of contacts. So hopefully there's quite a lot of placements out there, and she's got a lot of knowledge and experience to support our students. Our next area is the LRCs, the Learning Resource Centres. Most of the Learning Resource Centres people know as libraries. You'd expect to find books. And yes, we do have lots of books. Some of them are there for the curriculum, so animal care, childcare, health and social care, IT, business, just to name but a few. But we've also got ebooks that you can access online. We've got other online resources. We have the facility to record TV programs that might be relevant to your course, that we can make available for you. We've got LRC advisors responsible for each area. So we have one, let's say, for the animal care. If she sees a TV program and she thinks that looks good, she can come back, record it, and let the tutors know, and vice versa. The tutors can actually tell the LRC advisor, I've just seen this, any chance you can record it. Loads of resources. They're also there to help you access IT. So, for instance, if you have forgotten your password, we can reset your passwords. If you've brought your own device into college and you're trying to access our Wi-Fi, they can help you do that. Some of the students are not quite sure the processes to go through when it comes to sending emails or printing, etc. So the ladies are available. You can go in, have a chat, and they're very, very happy to talk people through those kinds of things. Obviously, Microsoft Office, they know how to use Word, Excel, PowerPoint, etc. So sometimes when students are struggling, they go and talk to the LRC advisors, and they'll help you with them and any other digital skills that they may need support with. We also have some study skills available. We've also got guides, and we've got some lovely maths and English bookmarks that just remind you what a colon is or what a semicolon is. Very good for the maths and English department. Obviously, we've got normal books, we've got fiction and all sorts of other ones that aren't curriculum based. So we've got some on mental health and wellbeing, especially at this time with the COVID. Lots of people will be accessing those. We also try to do extra activities. So if there is an event going on, we tend to do presentations on that. So we've got our monthly informative displays, and we try to put some of them in line with the equal opportunities and diversity calendar that goes on within MidKent. So there's all sorts of stuff going on. But again, some students just go in and say, I'm lost, I don't know what room to go in, I can't read my timetable. So they're there to help you with absolutely anything. And last but not least is our counselling service. Again, we've got counsellors on both sites. The counselling service is open to all students, and they're there to discuss any subjects that you want. You can go in and you can do a self-referral, a tutor could do a referral, or it may come from an external source. But the point is that you can come in and say you need to talk to someone. Our counsellors are all fully qualified therapists, and it may be you might think you need counselling, but actually you just need to talk to someone. So we can signpost you into any areas. If it is that you'd like some counselling and you can have it, it's a 6-week initial offer, and then every case is individually assessed after that. We deal with all sorts of things. It could just be something that's holding you back. It could be that you're nervous or you're not very good at making friends, or, you know, anything, and everything's all personal. So it gives us the opportunity to have a chat with you, signpost you, support you, and help you move forward with your time at MidKent College. So that's the support areas that we've got within the college. As I said, they're open to everybody. All of the college staff are very, very helpful and very, very friendly. So one day you might be coming to MidKent College. I look forward to meeting with you, and good luck for the future. Thank you very much for listening. Bye-bye.